Rotate device. Oh well. What's up, guys? This cop's already threatening arrest for me because I'm sitting here recording. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe. I'm over here on his property right here. He doesn't like the fact that I have the right to record. Yeah, so this officer's already threatened me with arrest. He's calling him back up. He said, I need to get out the way, but look where I'm at, dude. Look where I'm at. And he's already threatening arrest. This is Officer Murillo. Make sure you don't call the Belton Police Department and complain about them violating our constitutional rights. They get so upset about anybody having the right. So please do not call the Belton Police Department and let them know about how Officer Murillo, who likes to threaten arrest for people for standing on the side of the road while exercising their constitutional rights, how he doesn't like that. He's a scaredy cat and he shouldn't be an officer. People like him, they're threats to regular people like me who just trying to exercise their freedom of speech because he's a tyrant. He thinks that he runs the world and he thinks he doesn't have to obey any policies. He thinks he doesn't have to obey any of that. The law's already stated I can stay away from 10 feet away from. That's more than 10 feet from where I'm at. He's a little crybaby. That's Officer Murillo. He's calling for backup. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you get it out there and share it. Belton, Texas is really, they're trying to attack the First Amendment. They're trying to attack our constitutional rights. This is the new thing they're doing. Obviously, you've seen what's been going on in the news. This is not just happening in one local small town. This is happening worldwide in a lot of other different small towns due to the fact that they have a beef or they have a war with the constitutional right. They don't believe in it. And that's how they are. Oh, so he didn't want me to record or go live because he's taking her car away from a road pirate. Road pirate. Like I said, make sure you don't call the Belton Police Department and complain about Officer Murillo. You know, because we don't want to, because when I filed complaints, I filed a complaint recently on these officers. They don't want to do nothing about it. They have 2 felonies on me. They're trying to accuse me for exploitation. They're trying to accuse me of threatening and all this. Back in, that's happened almost 3 years ago. They said that I did all this stuff. They haven't sent me to trial. My lawyer tells me they have no evidence. They haven't given no evidence up to me. So they just basically stonewalling me. They don't want people to have the First Amendment right. Is a big problem. Look, they got backup coming right now. Make sure you share and like this because, like I said, they're after me. They're trying to violate my rights. They're doing everything they possibly can. But like I said, he's already told me, he's like, I'm get back or you're going to jail and all this stuff. He's already threatened me with arrest. I was standing right there on that thing right there. Hey, how you doing, Karen M? It's been a while since I've been live, but like I said, I usually don't go live unless I have to. This officer's already threatened me with arrest. Like I said, the Belton Police Department is against our constitutional rights. They believe they can do whatever they want, and there's no accountability for them because they've been getting away with physically assaulting me. They've arrested multiple people who have recorded, not only just me, including foul mouth veteran, and it's just getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. So like I said, make sure y'all don't call the police, Belton Police Department. I don't want them to start charging me for something or something like that. You know, you would think in America, where you have a constitutional rights and everything, that you would be able to be allowed to state your grievance. You think you would be able to say that, hey, I don't like the way you treat me. But these guys are not real true leaders, because if they were true leaders, then they would understand that, you know, if you want to be a boss, then you have to learn to take criticism. And this is something they don't like to take. They don't like criticism because that makes them look bad. See, they want to make you look guilty. They want to make you look wrong. They want to make you look like a thug when it's actually they're the thug. Blue line gang, the blue ISIS is what I like to call them. Look up the definition terrorist. Look up the definition of terrorist. It is somebody who uses their power to go against somebody with another political ideology. Okay? So my beliefs do not line up with their ideology. So they believe they have the right to treat me like trash. They think they have the right to treat me like scum when I have never broken the law and done anything wrong to anybody. I'm sitting here filming, I'm exercising my First Amendment right, and they do not like that. That's what they fear. They want you to be scared. They want you to be afraid. They don't want you to believe that you have constitutional rights. They don't want you to have those things. They're gonna take her car. Look at that. Look at this pirate. Yes, that's correct, man. We are under attack. I repeat, we are under attack. I'm behind enemy lines as we speak. I'm in FEMA Region 4, I believe, is where Texas is. They're you know, it's just, look, every single one of us are just 1 inch away from being taken over by a tyrannical government. People want to ask, how did Hitler become power? How did he become power? Because people sat back and allowed that stuff to happen. They didn't stand up for the constitutional right. In any moment in time, that could happen to us. Any moment of time it could happen to us if we are not willing to stand up. It takes sacrifices, it takes bravery, and you must not longer sit back and relax as your country's being taken from you. You must stand up now, or you forever hold your peace, because I'm telling you, if you don't stand up for your neighbors when they're getting attacked, if you don't stand up for that person that's homeless on the side of the road, if you don't stand up for that person that's in the car being harassed by the police officers, then what about when the day it comes to be your turn? What about when it comes your turn? And how are you gonna feel? That you wish that you had somebody stand up and do the right thing for you. But this coward of a cop doesn't like the fact that he threatened me with arrest. This officer, I've had him on multiple videos where he threatens me with arrest over and over and over. That's all he does, is threaten with arrest. And he can try to take me to jail, I don't care, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't feel prison, I don't feel jail, I don't fear none of that. I'm a free man, and a coward dies 1,000 deaths, but a man only dies one. I'll repeat that again. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, but a real man only dies once. And I will not fear this piece of shit. That's the least you could do, is give her a ride since you took a car. That's the least you could do. And they probably wouldn't have done that if I wasn't here recording either. You gotta remember, these guys are scumbags, piles of shit. Terrorists. And where I'm standing right now is where he threatened that he was gonna have me arrested. Now he ain't gonna say shit. This is the problem with them. They try to use fear in order to scare you. They want to use fear to intimidate you. This is how they act, this is who they are, and this is how they always been. So now he's gonna go down here and cry like a baby. Look at him. Remember, folks, if they take me to jail, just remember, if it's me today. It's me today. Just remember, you can laugh about it, you can joke about it, you can think it's not serious because, oh, you're asking for it. No, I'm telling you, you have to stand up for your constitutional rights or you won't have any. This is how it is. See, he's trying to tell a lie. Anything they can to try to stop me from recording. Remember to hit that like button. Remember to share. You have a constitutional right. Remember, folks, don't bow down to these folks. You got to stand up for your rights. Remember, this is Officer Murillo. This is Officer Murillo. He works for the Belton Police Department. He's what I would call a tyrannical officer that believes he controls the law and only him. He doesn't believe that we have a democracy, and a democracy is voted among the people to decide whether you're guilty or not and what law is and what law ain't. It's already been proven by the Supreme Courts that you have the right to videotape at any point in time the police officers while they're on duty, and talking or speaking is not impeding, only a physical act is impeding. So remember to always video the police. The more that people that video, the more people that go out and exercise your rights, it will eventually show them that they'll have to let us be and let us do our job. They have a job to do, I have a job I do. They believe in something, I believe in something. So what's the difference? I'm not out here hurting anybody. I'm out here exercising my voice. I'm out here exercising my body. I'm out here fighting for the Constitution that they are trying to take every single day from us. Every single day they try to take our constitutional rights. Name and badge number. There you go. There you go, buddy. Learn how to do your job right. Trying to threaten me with arrest. Trying to threaten me with arrest. Huh? 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 I can't hear you. Huh? Huh? That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. You say that next time I tell you to get out the way, you're going to jail. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. Constitutional rights, ladies and gentlemen. Constitutional rights. Fuck you, buddy. That's another piece of shit right there. That's Officer Hamilton. He's the one that physically assaulted me. License plates BE57990. Yeah, they. You can guarantee they're after me as hard as they want. They try really hard to try to attack me, try to violate my rights, but I'm not gonna stop because I have a constitutional right and I will die a free man. I am not gonna just bow down to these people because they think they can bully me around, lock me up in jail, whatever. I have no fear of that. It's you know, it's nothing that nobody wants to have to do, but when you see too much that's happening, at some point, when are you going to stand up? At what? Are you going to wait till the last minute? Let me ask you this question. If you were back in the day and Anne Frank and her family had came and knocked on your door and asked you to hide her, would you have the balls to hide her, or would you throw her back to the Nazis? Because guess what? If you don't throw her to the Nazis, then your family would have been killed. You got to understand, man. History does repeat itself. You got to understand, it does repeat itself. And if you think that America is untouchable or that it can't happen to this country, you're way out of line. You can obviously see the way the politicians have been taking over our constitutional rights. You can see how they're using the police department as a weapon of theirs in order to attack us. So, I mean, guys, just do what's right, man. And you know, it's a tough one. It's not easy. I could talk all day about this, but it is what it is. All right, folks. I'm gonna cut this live for now. But I'll soon see you back. Just remember, you have the First Amendment right. Just remember, the Constitution is based off the Bible. Okay, we have a Constitution. It's off of religious beliefs. Okay, that you have the right, God-given rights, unalienable rights that was given to you by God to be free to live. That doesn't mean you can go hurt people or attack people. That's not what I'm promoting. I'm promoting the fact that I'm allowed to sit on the side of a sidewalk and record the police when I feel like it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But these officers are trained to have fear against us. They're trained to be scared of us because they're just cowards. Look, I can't say they're all cowards, but look, if you're gonna act like scared because I'm videotaping, you know I'm not a threat, you know I'm just running, I stopped to record, but he doesn't like it because he has an ego. His ego is that I'm a police officer and I'm recognized by the city and all this. They pat me on my back when I arrest people. So he thinks he's above me. And that's not right. That's not correct. They work for us. We don't work for them. All right, folks. I'm out.